Well. As they say, better late than never. Ladies, gentlemen, programs, users, and gentlefolk. It's Tuesday. Coffee and Chrome is hella late today. But, trust me, there's a good reason. Hi, I'm Scott. The arcade is open. I was making some adjustments to, some of the, as you can see, we've got some foam over here on the side. Stuff in. I had to move the desk out of the way so I could add some stuff to the ceiling. And in doing that, I needed to move the streaming PC, which, by the way, is on a rolling stand, 3 inches. 3 inches to the left. Literally didn't have to move cables, unplug anything. It just literally, because there's plenty of slack, just to the 3 inches to the left. Went to start everything up. Nothing. The streaming PC had nothing. Wasn't the power supply. Everything checked out. It was turning on. It was not displaying. Keyboard and mouse weren't lighting up. Nothing. Wasn't even activating the camera. I had to disconnect everything, power the system completely off, and then reseat the graphics card and the capture card before it would boot. I moved it 3 inches to the fucking left on a rolling stand. Yeah, it was a little weird. But I had to completely disconnect everything, take the computer apart to pull the freaking graphics card out and to pull the freaking... I had to reseat everything before it would boot. To say I'm a little torqued, understatement, but we're here. Hopefully everything that I've got... Sorry, I had something pop up on my screen. I'm like, no, fuck off. Yeah, hopefully the wheels work. Everything's plugged in. It seems to be 5x5 now, and we'll find out. We'll see how this goes. I have a little dog trying to... No, you're not on my lap. No, you have all sorts of places to be. Nope. No. Go lie on the couch. Okay, I will give you camera time for a couple of minutes. The little dog doesn't want to be on the floor for whatever reason, even though she's warm. No, you are not staying up here, bro. You are not staying up here, bro. No. You're not staying up. I know. Mama isn't here. No, that's Papa. Hi, chat. This one acts like she's being murdered. If Gamma isn't here, if Mama isn't here, she gets all bent out of shape and acts like she's being murdered. She just shivers and she shakes and she's so sad. Even though she's, as you can see, and you can see she's staring at the door because she's just expecting the door to open up and Mama will come in and she'll be like, "Oh, I missed you." I'll put you down now, okay? You're good. There we go. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you can see this, chat. It's a xenomorph. Separation anxiety, a little bit. Yeah, it's the face hugger from Alien. I also, wait a minute. Wait for it. These were free samples for me.
Listen.
That's right. Don't worry. I have a plan. That's right. You're right. Yeah, nat 20, nice. That's right. Listen, I have a plan. I felt like that actually fit. Free samples. So the free hugs. So it's the face hugger from Alien, and then the nat 20. I have a plan. Listen, I have a plan. Still got to. I'm still trying to figure out how to do 2 pairs of jeans though, because holy shit, they're expensive. Makes me worry as a plane never survives first contact with reality. Shut up! Don't ruin it for everyone, okay? Come on. Why you gotta just do that, huh? Why you gotta be like that? Anyway, so yeah, I was able to get more of the foam up and get stuff sort of I still, like I said, the sound dampening curtain behind me still is not hung. If you have a look, hold on, let me. You can see where it's connected there, and it's connected to a flimsy. That is a very flimsy, by the way. I have to have a weight on that tripod. And I've already torn one of the grommets out. I already tore one of the grommets out. Because it's not hung properly. So I got about $60 I got to put out for that. But worst part is now I actually need pants because I'm going to show you guys something. Literally the only pair of pants I own, other than sweats. And let's just put it this way. These are the only pants I own other than 2 pairs of sweats. When did denim become fucking $40 a pair? When did jeans cost $40 a goddamn pair? $40 fucking dollars a pair. Since when? Holy shit. Not only is food getting expensive, you can't even afford to buy clothes anymore. And before anybody's like, hey, go thrifting. Not here, we're not thrifting. I can tell you that. I've been to the thrift shop here. The Goodwill? We're talking about stuff from the 1960s that nobody in their right mind would wear unless they're Amish. Wouldn't be caught dead in half the stuff you find in the Goodwill here. Actually, it oddly smells like mothballs in there too. It's kind of weird. We don't have good thrifting here, unfortunately. Anyway, got a slight headache just because stress. Also because dietary changes means I've had to cut out a lot of artificial sugar. And artificial sweetening in everything that I eat, which means I have to label read like a mother trucker. That's become a whole thing. Yeah, so now I've had to become a label reader and make sure that what I'm putting into my body does not have any artificial sugar in it. Thanks, Dr. Borns. You're awesome. I love you. Thanks for trying to keep me alive, but god damn it. This has added a layer of complication and difficulty to my life that I was not expecting. I'm like, excuse me, why are we not? There we go. Anyway, we're going to jump back in. We're going to do a little bit of trucking. In Euro Truck, I added in Pro Mods now that 2.8 is was released, so we're gonna do a little bit of trucking in Euro Truck. I do apologize for the late start, but again, the streaming PC did not want to display or fully boot, so I had to take care of that first, because without it, without the streaming PC being functional, there is no stream, because I can't run it from the gaming rig. The gaming rig is lacking certain components to properly stream, so running it from one machine would not really suffice, unfortunately. And by the way, I've had plenty of plans, Nuts Life. To reiterate, I've had plenty of plans that survive first contact with reality. Plenty. Without having to roll or dexterity or perception or strength or anything for that matter. Just full on first iteration plan survives first contact with reality. Oh, cat stuck on the, there you go. No, you are not riding. Nope, you are not riding on the chair today. You've got the couch, you've got your mat, you've got your cushion. Go up to Libra's room, okay? But you don't, no. No. Nope. That's what Gambits are for. I mean, right? Hi, Slider. Hey, Slider. It's gotten easier to get into my pants. I only have one pair now. Never buy cheap $15 fucking denim. But I can force your hand. What? Out of my pants? I can't control the outcome, but I can force your hand. See, Sliders is trying to get me out of my pants. That's all that is. I can force decision-making moments and be there. I mean, my main decision right now is that I'm using a janky solution to hang this thing behind me, and I had to reseat the graphics card and the capture card after rolling my streaming PC 3 inches to the left. I had to completely disconnect everything and reseat. Yeah. No bang. It's on a rolling freaking stand, and I moved it 3 inches. There was no tugging of cables, no getting it knocked into anything, none of that. It just decided it wasn't going to work. I'm like, you motherfucker. Excuse me. Why? I'm like, you better let me. Okay, so Dad has added. Why in that? Okay. Why does this happen every time I add fucking pro mods? This is bullshit. Actual bullshit. All of this matches up fine, but then all of this doesn't. Had to redo GPU power a few times and cried. Last time I saw, yeah. And that was the thing. I didn't bang it or anything. It literally just got shifted 3 inches, just because I needed to get in under, like, in behind the desk for a second. And I shifted it 3 inches. That was it. I didn't move it after that. And I was like, God damn it. Anyway. Yeah. After I shifted it 3 inches. No. It would not boot. It would turn on. The mouse and keyboard wouldn't light up. The frickin' screen wouldn't turn on. Nothing. So you know automatically where my brain went. I could see it was on because the fucking fans were spinning, but there was no peripheral connection. The cam wasn't turning on. Yeah, you see where this is going. You know where my brain went, right? Okay, so we're gonna go to Helsinki. Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear God. Yeah. Exactly. Thank God for my PC does not have onboard HDMI. There is no onboard HDMI. None. And the thing is the onboard HDMI for mine requires you to have an APU installed because it's AMD. Wait. You know what? Hold on. No, we're gonna do this. Okay, truck service. Let's check service first. Okay, well, we're fine. Doesn't need service. Awesome. I just want... Hold on. All right, let's go find a little parky park. Seems to be the problem with Pro Mods every time we install it. Yeah, that's a must for me for debug and building. Yeah, here's the thing. If it had been a problem with the GPU, I would have been effed because I don't have a spare to just throw in to test. So yeah, it to say I panicked would be a slight understatement. How did we just fall through the fucking map? How is Pro Mods this broken? All right, hold on. It's in the load order it's supposed to be in. Okay, we're gonna double check this. Hold on. Oh my god. I don't need download. Just give me the Cliffs Notes here, bro. Just show me your load order, bro. I don't need any of the rest. Nope, don't need the rest of it. I don't need to know the rest of it. Nope. Don't need to download either. Nope, you stay down. AI generated summary. Oh my god. Okay. Yep, we're just gonna do this. All right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see how this works now. Pro Mods, Nuremberg fix, Germany fix. What the frack? All right, well, let's take a look at this and see if we can fix this for him. I have a feeling we ought to just make an adjustment here and move some things around a little bit. I have a very unhappy little dog here that's sort of grunting at my feet going, "Arr, arr." And I'm not picking her up because that's just not my thing. Okay, what do we got? Def, right? Yep. Definition, 1. That goes down to the bottom. All right. 2. Okay, map package. package, assets. Okay, so they actually have this numbered now. Assets. Yep. It used to be that it was not. Okay, 7 and 8. All right. Now, where is... This is a Steam mod, I do believe. Hold on a second. What do we got here? Oh. Oh, that can't be important. I didn't even see it come up as a... All right, country name map. Yes, all right. No. We want to confirm the changes, please. Thank you. Okay. Hopefully that works. Holy crap. It's been it's definitely Tuesday. I was like, oh, this is normally the kind of stuff we have to deal with like Mondays, not Tuesday. Trucking. I mean, what generally could go wrong? I should know better than to ask that because shit. Now, if the map's still a little messed up, I have a feeling there's probably a Pro Mods version of the map that I have. At least I would hope so. By the way, just for the record, we will be getting back into Arma. It's just this week is going to be a little more like Tuesdays, always going to be Coffee and Chrome, unless I've got some sponsored stuff. But that being said, this week we're going to be focused a little bit more on some space trucking, like cargo hauling and everything in Star Citizen. So this week is kind of, I guess, a logistics week, if that makes sense. It's a bit of a logistics week, chat. I'm just glad that we finally got, like, yesterday was weird. I don't know, like, there's so much weird shit going on with the cargo hauling right now in Star Citizen that it is kind of really hard to sort of, you know, wrap my head around. It's very, very unusual. Okay, this is going to take a second because now that we've got Pro Mods, it's going to take forever for this to load up. And thanks all of you, whether you're on YouTube or, you know, on Twitch. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for checking things out. Thanks for hanging out with me on Tuesday for Coffee and Chrome. Yeah, the big thing now is the priority list has changed because now I have to get pants. Because let's just put it this way, if I needed to go somewhere, I can't. Because most places that I would go, other than like grocery shopping, sweats aren't acceptable. Sweats are not an option. You have got to be fucking kidding me. You're fucking kidding me. Hey chat, guess what we're doing? I swear to God. Swear to God. Oh my God. All right. Let's see if everything is working as it should now. Oh, that's definitely working. Because I don't have, it's ProMods is it. I don't have any other. Oh, look, hey. We're not missing a chunk of road now. That's great. Okay, seems to have fixed the problem. Thank God. Jesus. Or have we? Wait. No. Okay. Listen. This is the newest version of ProMods. Why is there a hole in the fucking road? And I've got the load order. We've got it right. We're just gonna let the AI do what it's doing over here. As we're just gonna, we're gonna, oh, come on. Really? How are they crossing over the hole, but we can't? So, y'all see that giant hole in the frickin' map, right? That should not be there. Somebody tell me why there are holes in This is why I don't use ProMods anymore. This is supposed to be updated. I don't have any other map mods. ProMods is it. Yeah, I would say probably in your best interest to not do that. Speaking of which, let's check and see. Nope. So everything looks like it fits until we get up. Oh, no, actually, that looks like it fits where it's supposed to. Oh, that's... Why is Iceland not where Iceland is supposed to? To say I'm a little disappointed in the ProMods team is an understatement. I might be a little disappointed, chat. I don't know what the ProMods team was doing. Other than they appear to be, you know... Is that a Dacia? A Duster? I think they gotta step up their A game. We might, you know, it might come down to I might just remove ProMods. Well, and this is Helsinki. Helsinki didn't change. No, you're not coming on my lap. No, exactly. Helsinki isn't even ProMod specific. Exactly. Mod today, gone tomorrow. Hi, Tony. How are you, Tony? Tony, I got a question for you. When did jeans become so fucking expensive in Canada that it costs you $43 per pair for just basic Levi's 501s? I mean, I could always go to West 49 and buy cheap ass jeans like I did the last time, 2 pairs for $30, but then I end up with no pants in 2 years' time. What the hell, man? I'm looking at you. I'm blaming you, Tony. It's Tony's fault. All Tony's fault. You're supposed to be vibing, but not vibing me out of my pants. Got no to get. Yeah, right? Exactly. I thought freaking food was expensive. Holy shit. I think it's actually worse for Tony, because if my memory serves correctly, I think Tony actually lives out on the East Coast. Yeah, fucking expensive, man. They're $40 fucking at freaking Walmart for a pair of jeans. What the hell? I need pants. I only have 1 pair and 2 pairs of freaking sweats. I can't wear sweats if I have to go somewhere. 30 euros? That's like $60 Canadian, dude. Holy shit. The fuck? And I don't want a pair of jeans, like, I don't want a pair of pants that has like the stretch in them. I don't want the freaking, don't give me the elastic waistbands. Don't give me the freaking, what is it? The spandex. I don't want stretch. I don't need my jeans to stretch. They need to be able to last for about a fucking decade. I'm looking for just a classic pair of Levi's 501 jeans, 2 pairs from Walmart. And they're $43 a pair. And that's cheap, apparently. You start looking at other stores that sell freaking Levi's, they're like 60 plus. Now, I'm going around the corner. You don't even. To say I'm a little perturbed or miffed about the price is an understatement. It also shows you the last time I actually had to buy pants for myself. It's been a while. Honestly, the last 2 pairs of pants, the jeans that I bought for myself was 2 years ago, and that was West 49. But I got what I paid for, $30 for 2 pairs, and they were terrible because 1 pair just got thrown out last week, and the other pair's got a fucking tear in the leg. Looks like I got attacked. Frenchie's thrift stores for new jeans. I can't even thrift here, man. That's the worst part. That is the ultimate dumb, that I can't even hear. There's nowhere I can thrift. Unless I want to dress like I'm a Mennonite. I'll be honest, I don't. I mean, yeah, right now I've got the homeless look. Sells starting around 40, fucking $50 to $60 here for Marks. Walmart's the cheapest bet. And even they're not that cheap. Ontario's getting just, I think the problem is Ontario's just getting too goddamn expensive to live in anymore. It's getting dumb here. I need to have at least 2 pairs. A pair of blue jeans and a pair of black. Right. $65.97? Holy shit. That's insane. What? Okay, I gotta fix the map skill issue here.
Over 9,000! Sleepy Developer has just tipped 100 to the Jeans Fund, lol.
Okay. 2 things we're doing right now. Number 1, we're going to the title screen. Thank you, Sleepy. Now, yeah, I'm actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to order them on, probably, you know, the funny thing, it's probably cheaper for me to get them on Amazon. What we're going to do first, I mean, we can't, I don't know. We can't have me looking homeless, but Free hugs, chat. I didn't have a chance to show you guys these. These were free samples for me, by the way. They were free samples. I have free sample shirts. I like the I like the other one. Wait, I have a plan. Basically my life. Fucking nat roll a D20. Where's the map mod here? Rail companies and gas stations to sit. Maybe because of that. No, it shouldn't be that one. Shouldn't be that one at all. Okay, we're gonna grab this one. We're gonna go here. Sleepy, thank you. Dude, I appreciate the living hell out of you. It was super kind. That I have a plain one seems very Adam Savage, right? Y'all wear pants at home? I have to. There is a teenager that lives here. A teenage girl. Okay. So I kind of have to wear pants. And it's too fucking cold for cargo shorts, okay? Too cold for cargo shorts. It is minus 10 degrees Celsius here.
For everybody!
Well, that takes care of...
Nuts
okay.
Life has just tipped $100. Go get those pants.
Thank you. We're gonna take care of that. Shit. Okay. Well, that takes care of some pants, and that also takes care of the cost of the freaking sleep study this Friday. Shit. Most of the week I'm working at home. I'm all by myself. Yeah. See, I have to. In your case, yeah. Exactly. I don't have a choice. I kind of have to. All right, hold on. I'm trying to. Why are you being an asshole, sir? Let me into my Steam account. Fuck. I swear to God, I will end your existence. All right. Yes, I am subscribed to it. Now, the issue is. How about? Let's see. Do you have this? Promods, that's the one. Thank you. Okay. Done and done. Beautiful. Aha. I have it. All right. Wait. What? What in the actual F? Hold on. I'm gonna have to. Okay. Yes, I want to exit mod manager. Thank you. All right. How do I go in here? Will it show the newly downloaded mod? That means stream a Tyron Hall. Stream Tryon Hall work. Hey, listen, I can't stream. Actually, maybe I can. I don't know. That seems mildly okay. Check Steam. Hold on, I need to check something. Did it download that? It has. Okay, perfect. I swear to God. All right. Then what we're gonna do here? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna do a little comparison shopping here. Okay. Go to Amazon.ca. Also, by the way, when did Levi's and Wranglers become the same price? That's not bad. Amazon.ca. There we go. Try. Yeah, so here's the thing. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. Okay. and then we'll do this. When did this happen? When did Levi Strauss and Wranglers basically become the same? What the fuck? 517 bootcut jeans are fucking $90? Since when? In this economy? $100 for a pair of Wranglers? Really? That can't be right. Hold on. We're gonna check something here. Something about this seems a little fucking hinky. Is that even coming from brand Wrangler? Yeah, that's got to be a reseller. There is no way a pair of Wrangler men's retro are $99. Russ, these aren't Wranglers. No, those are Rustlers. I don't trust those. I don't trust those. I don't trust those. These are okay. Lee? Does Lee still make? Rate of inflation, my ass. This is extra, right? Look at some of this shit is ridiculous. Okay, $40. That's kind of what I figured. 40-ish bucks, right? Yeah, we'll do some $40 here. Okay, okay. This is signature. This is their signature. Regular straight fit. Okay, yeah. You don't have to be fancy. You just gotta fit. 33 by 34. Okay, yeah. Nothing fancy. Okay. Wild Frontier Indigo Moonrise. That's the Wild Frontier, chat. Just get some yoga. I can't. No. I'm not wearing yoga pants to a doctor's appointment. Okay? Not as a 52-year-old man. Stupid sexy Smithers. This shit is ridiculous. How did this stuff get so freaking expensive, bro? No. Okay, first of all, hold on. We're just gonna go. We'll do Levi's, because, again, I know Levi's men's jeans. I know Wrangler's men's jeans, you know, are pretty trustworthy, right? Like, okay, $40. Here we go. Let's go. So a pair of lighter ones. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Let's go with 33, 34. Go. Those look terrible. Fuck. Oh, this might take a little bit more just because my specific size requirements. Those are made for large people. I'm not that big. 34 by 33. Or 33 by 34. Regular fit flex. Wait, why? Wait. Flex. Country of origin. Why Pakistan? Chat. Why are these coming out of Pakistan? Country of origin, Pakistan. 87% cotton, 12%. You know, it's that 1% elastane that I have a problem. Okay, let's check the corresponding authentics. 34 by 32. Do we have a 34 by? You don't have a 33. They don't do them in a 33. 33 by 32, yes. Okay. 41, 42, 42, 42, 42. They're Nuts Life favorite number, 42. How come these guys don't have the odd 33-inch waist that I need? Like a oh, well, they do, but they don't have the 34-inch leg or a 33-inch leg for that. I have long legs, okay? Don't judge me. This might be the Mountain Mist.
By Grabthar's hammer. What a savings.
Thanks, Anonymous. Thanks. By Grabthar's Hammer. What a savings. All right, we should have fucking what? 75 bucks? Hell no. Oof. God damn. Okay, let's just go with the signature. Okay. Y'all got them in my size. 33 by 34. Okay. Gotta have them slightly longer in the leg. I got long legs, okay? They only come in one color option. One 99% cotton. Okay, I can work with that. What? Bangladesh. The Wranglers are coming out. Is nothing made in North America anymore? Is this the problem? Nothing's made in North America anymore, is it? Bangladesh. Mexico. I'm okay. We're getting closer to North America. Well, Mexico is North America. So that's a lie. That's incorrect. All right. Do we have a 33 by... Okay. These ones fit just slightly different. Let's go with a 33 by 32. %, cotton. I can work with that. Inseam is 32. Mexico. ISP just... Oh, just left? Certainly not on this side of the border. Assembled. Upload issue still around. Yeah, you were saying, dude, you've been really freaking struggling with this for a while now, and it sucks too. Fuck me, this is dummy priced. Okay, let's go just 38. Holy shit, my legs aren't that long. 34. And you know what? Hold on. Let me. This is the inseam, right? Let me double check my inseam. An original work order is still ongoing. Oh my god. They have maintenance going on. Called FCE and oh. Tip them and they can give you free HBO unboxing. Fucking, it's for internet. Nobody wants HBO anymore. There's nothing good on HBO. Come on, let's be honest. Let's be reasonable with ourselves. Hold on. Guess what guess what Dad has. Take my 90s joke and like it. Make me. By the way, we're shopping right now. Dad needs pants. So yes. Yeah, more like HB no. All right, there we go. Okay, I can get away with 33.32. Why are those ones so much more? What in the actual fuck? Wow, this is... Dude, this is kind of dumb. How does this stuff vary so wildly in price? Like, it is so completely absurd. Amazon is MGM, my bad. My bad. All right. Speaking of which, all right, you know what? Just for giggles, let's do this. We're gonna go check Walmart here, okay? Let's do little Levi's jeans for men. There we go. Yeah, I might have to wait until I get Costco. Won't be until the weekend. It's supposed to be Saturday. Walmart, please, because I don't want anybody else's bullshit. Go. Okay. There's no fucking way. Oh, of course, because they don't have them in my fucking size. Of course they don't carry them in my fucking size. I did not mean to actually shut that down. Oh my God. I was going to look at other ones and I'm like, of course. I'm like, yeah, they're on sale. They're clearance. Not my size. They don't have them in my size. Walmart only, please. I don't want them sold by anybody else. I don't want no fucking resellers. 32. Okay, I can work with 32. 34. No. I'm not ordering these online. I will just go into the store if I have to. No, fucking just open the goddamn site. They don't have them in my size. Oh, this is bullshit. I am not a 38-inch waist, by the way. And they don't carry them here. I'm trying to buy pants. Only even Walmart is bullshit right now. Delivery. My local store doesn't even fucking carry these things. Why are Genealogy? These are not Levi's. Fuck off. How is this even possible? I can't very well, and the worst part is I can't very well go into the store. Well, I could. It'd be a hike because the missus is out. Inavailability. I could get them faster by ordering them on Amazon than I could going into the local Walmart. The Walmart here doesn't carry them in my size. And the Walmart here apparently also doesn't seem to carry much of anything because it says, hey, if you order online, we can have them delivered to your local store for tomorrow. Excuse me, how fucking dumb is that? God, that is frustrating. No, next day isn't bad, but like, they don't even carry most of them in my size. I need a 33-inch waist. I don't need a 34. 32 is too tight. 34 is too big. Okay. I'm kind of picky when it comes to pants. I want them to be able to fit without bunching. So if they're slightly larger, I'm okay with that, but I don't like it if they bunch when you wear a belt, just to make sure that they don't go. Oh, there are a lot of pant sizes that are 38 inches and above in waistline. Yeah, exactly. I want them to fit. Yeah, I want the pants to fit. Okay, hurts my head. I'm frustrated now. We're gonna drive because if I don't drive, I'm gonna get mad. I'm a 43. So here's the thing: is my inseam, depending on the brand, is either a 32 or a 33-inch inseam. So my inseam is actually a 32-inch inseam, right? Where do I want to order them from? If I could buy them, I'd rather buy them locally. If that makes sense. I mean, I would imagine that makes sense, right? Why is where's... Go to UI. How is this? Okay, we're gonna drop that down. I'm gonna put that there. And we're gonna turn the other one off and see what happens. My solution was to get fat from it. Okay. I can't get fat from inactivity. My doctor will lose his fucking mind. It's bad enough I already have like ridiculously high cholesterol. Like we're talking heart attack range cholesterol. I'm pre-diabetic. I have a fatty liver. And my vitamin D is so low that they're surprised that my body is even healing itself. I have what is basically classified as like large person syndrome in a skinny, I'm skinny fat. To quote my doctor, I'm skinny fat. I'm 6 foot tall. I'm 186 pounds. But, it doesn't look like I am. Because apparently my body deceptively carries a lot of visceral fat. That's the fat that packs around your organs and crushes everything inside because it's below the muscle layer. Make me run, I'm full of chocolate. No, make me run. I'll run. I'm all right with running. We'll go back to shopping after. I just want to drive for a minute. It's my brain. My brain hurts. My brain is braining. My brain hurts. And it's say it. Don't make me run. I'll make you run. I'll make you run. I'm going to smack you with a stick like you're a freaking piñata. How's that sound? Whack you with a stick like you're a piñata. Come at me. Oi, oi, oi. Don't you oi, oi, oi me. You know, I'll whack you around. I'll hit you. I'll hit you until you know, give me that raspberry jam. Tony's like, run. Tony. Listen, the run, paywalled. Only subs get that sound command.
Run.
See? Hey, let's go to the world map and let's see. Really? You know what we're doing? We're just going to remove pro mods. Fuck this. I have no patience for this bullshit. I don't have the energy or the patience. Pro mods team. Oh, and apparently neither does the game. The game's like, well, fuck you too. Yep, pro mods get removed. 2.8. Pro mods 2.80. I don't recommend it. I do not recommend it. It is broken as fuck. Broken. 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 Oh my god, my brain. I already had a scare where the streaming PC wasn't working properly today. And then this, and I'm like, oh my god, my brain. I'm pretty sure this is... Are we sure this isn't Monday? Are we sure? 'Cause I'm kind of feeling like this is Monday. What the fuck? Ooh, joysticks. Nice. Manic Monday? I mean, yesterday wasn't really manic. Other than the crashing. The crashing to desktop was not great. Oh, you know what I'm really sad about? By the way, with so I have to abstain from alcohol for the next 6 months. There's going to be some testing over the course of the next 6 months. Again, they're checking for liver function, so we have to rule out alcohol at all. Even though I only have like maybe 1 or 2 alcoholic beverages in a month, still have to rule that out. So the easiest, and that one is really easy for me to do, is to just completely eliminate alcohol for the next 6 to 8 months, no problem. I'm on 3,000 IU of vitamin D3 plus K2. I'm also on 3,000 IU of omega-3. Hopefully to combat the LDL. So that takes care of the vitamin D deficiency. That also, we're doing things to try to rule out what's going on with my liver. So the omega-3 is the 3,000 IU of omega-3 is to help combat the my dangerously high cholesterol. I also have to rule out any artificial sugar because pre-diabetic. So I have to label read everything now. Basically what it's come down to is I'm gonna be eating salad and chicken for a while. Thankfully, you can really do some crazy delicious things with a garden salad and chicken. And I literally could eat chicken every day and eat salad every day, so it doesn't. Yeah, omnivore rabbit diet, pretty much. But this means no more pizza from Tilson Pizza. So it's like no snacks, no sweets. I've got this beautiful bottle of scotch here that I can't drink now. It just sits beside my desk and looks pretty. I can't drink it. It's very maddening. Dad, how did Dad get so goddamn old? The hell did Dad get so fucking old? Like, seriously, how did this happen? How did Dad end up old like this? How did I end up with all of this crap? Like, the spinal issues in the shoulder, like, all of that, I get. Like, my more than try being without alcohol completely, that means not eating yeasted bread. Well, no. Alcoholic beverages. I can still eat bread. Mind you, I've changed over to sourdough. I can't eat yogurt. Actually, Greek yogurt and kefir were both recommended to me to drop my cholesterol level. No, but what they mean is like not drinking alcoholic beverages, right? Exactly. So that's actually what they meant. What my doctor meant by no alcohol. It was I have to abstain from drinking for the next 6 to 8 months. Which again, because I only ever had like 1 or 2 alcoholic beverages in a month, that's not a. It sucks because I have this beautiful bottle of freaking scotch here, but you know, so if I felt like I wanted to have a scotch, I could. But and again, it was one of those like it's an occasional thing. It's not an all the time. No, you're not. No, you're fine. You're not riding on my lap. No, you don't. Nope. I have a little dog whining beside me. Oh, you poor thing. You sound so hard to talk. Oh, I know it's terrible. Oh, I know it. Okay. No, if you're going to be up here, you got to look at the camera. You can't use me to look out the door, which is on the other side of the room. No. So, because Mama is not here, she's in the office today, so she's in Toronto. This one gets a little distraught. She gets upset. Yet she suffers from a little bit of, what is it? Separation anxiety. So this one has now decided that when she's not here, she'd rather be on my lap, but she then stares at the door on the other side of the room instead of sitting on the couch where she can still see the freaking door. I have acute alcohol toxicity, which means no alcohol at all, which sucks when you travel because sometimes don't. Yeah, well, and the thing is not only that, but think of how many things produce natural alcohols when through cooking and things like that too, right? So that also means you can't have stuff like sauerkraut or kimchi or like anything that's like fuck, I can't imagine. Like all I've got right now is my doctor's thinking that I might have fatty yeah, you can't have anything fermented. My doctor's thinking like I have a fatty liver, which is generally something that is associated with people who have like who like drink heavily. Just because my bilirubin count is so off the chart fucking high, right? It's that, or there's a genetic condition that could cause it as well. But we have to rule in order to figure what's going on. I have to abstain, and we've got to do monthly blood work over the course of the next 6 to 8 months. And if the bilirubin count with no alcohol, like not drinking alcohol at all, remains the same, right? Exactly. We've got to remove the variable. And if it remains constant and steady, then that leans more towards it. It's not, the genetic condition is not like life-threatening or anything. It's just my liver doesn't, my blood just ends up having a slightly elevated freaking bilirubin count. Go snuggle with the big dog. Go snuggle with the bacon. Okay. Jeez, that's a long. I don't quite go that far. That's a mobile screener. That is 152,000. You know, fuck it. Let's go. Ah, god damn it. All right, maybe not. Son of a biscuit. We'll take that one then. Okay, that's fine. Damn it. Ooh, God. No offense, Scott, but what cosmic bit did you lose in your previous life? This is karma grade BS, your health issues. Okay, so the issues with my spine and my shoulder, some of that is self-inflicted, right? I led a bit of a daredevil life when I was younger, right? So some of this I'm paying for now. My issue with my knees was because I got run over when I was a child by a tractor. So my right knee is a replacement. My left knee is natural, but it's got a couple of issues. My right shoulder's been dislocated like 3 times. I fractured my collarbone. You know, I've beaten the shit out of my body. You should see the tractor. Yeah, the tractor won. Not a fucking scrape on it. It was a farm accident. I mean, yeah, it was more like I was Super Dave Osborne's fucking understudy. Tried to check off the tractor. Yeah, that's a little closer to the truth. No, with regards to the other stuff, it's just family history, right? Like there's on both sides of the family, so I get a double whammy. So both my mom's side and my dad's side. My dad was diabetic. On my mom's side, diabetes is prevalent. So I have all of the markers for being pre-diabetic. So that's something that I've been aware of. I've been aware of that one for quite some time, and I don't eat a lot of like super sugary stuff anyway, so it's not such a big deal. The cardiovascular and heart issues, both sides of the family. Yay fucking me, I inherited that. As for the stuff with the higher bilirubin count and not being like an alcoholic, I don't know. That one is, we didn't have these issues when I was a kid. Your grandfather had stomach issues his entire life. Thanks, Grandma. Yeah, right? Exactly. We didn't have these issues. Yeah, my grandfather and my father, diabetic. Really? My grandfather on my mom's side, my great-grandmother on my mom's side, both diabetic. My dad, diabetic. Yeah, exactly. It just wasn't part of the math, yeah. And now we know because genetics, it's definitely part of the fucking math. As for who I pissed off karmically, I don't know. It is what it is, right? And before grandfather drank a quart of whiskey a day and ate a pound of bacon and he's 120. But here's the other thing too, right? Like a lot of the medical concerns, I quit smoking, right? I've done keto previously. It looks like I might have to do, another 8-month stint of doing some keto, right? Just to sort of, clean some things up. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm the kind of person that is willing to put in that work and do those things. If I had to be strict about what I put into my body food-wise, I'll do that. I will 100% be super strict about it. Because I'd rather be here at 95 than just, freaking drop in 6 months' time and not recover from it, right? Like, I'd rather still be here at 95. So I'll do what my doctor recommends. I'll put in that work and I will do the things because, that's why I'm doing the sleep study. Because I know choking in my sleep and the sleep apnea can kill me. I'd rather not. Family history has heart attacks, yep. Cholesterol, yep. Diabetes, yep. Lung disease, yep. Heart disease, yep. Cancer, yes. No on the Crohn's. Yeah, Carradine was like, yep, yeah, it's a sleep issue. The obstructive sleep apnea is definitely. Listen, the only thing I don't have from Tony's list is the Crohn's. I don't have any we don't have stomach issues, thankfully. But one of my sisters has fibromyalgia. So we'll tick that box too, because apparently that's a fucking thing. One of my three younger sisters has fibromyalgia. bunch of people got brain cancer on my mom's side. Jesus. Oof. Yeah, that, ooh. Well, and that's the thing, right? Like, so here's the thing. My doctor believes in preventative medicine and doing the things proactively to prevent things from becoming worse than they are. And I'm okay with that. I am more than okay with that. If it means that I have to forego having delicious pizza, it sucks, but I'll do it. Right? Now, it's funny because Eliza has said that she will actively make some dietary and lifestyle changes to match what Dr. Borns has got me doing. Right? So she's been doing like, we've changed up how we're cooking some things. We're not eating like, we're not snacking after like 8 p.m. and you know, when we do have a snack in the evening, it's like a handful of natural trail mix or like an apple, you know, some, I mean, the thing, she figures, you know, we're in it together. And I applaud that because the thing is, ultimately, if her doctor was asking her to do the same thing, I would do it with her, right? Here's the thing. Actually, it makes it easier. It makes it easier. I didn't ask her to do that. And here's the thing. I told her I don't expect anyone to change their lifestyle because I've got to make some changes, right? You're going, Sleepy, dude, you're gonna be 43 in a couple of weeks? You realize that Mama's like a year younger than you. Yeah, apparently. My doctors seem oblivious. See, and that's the thing, like, again, I feel very, very lucky to have the general practitioner that I do. Because he's seen all of the craziness that I've had to deal with. Yeah. She's yeah. No, sorry, 11 years younger. So she's a year younger than you. She'll be turning 42 this year. She's 11 years younger than me. Good PCP is key. Yeah, well, and that's the thing, right? Like, I've been very, very freaking lucky to have the doctor that I have. And again, he's a firm believer preventative medicine keeps people out of hospitals. Hey, she chose me. She actively she chose me. She's the one who initiated, actually. She was the one who initiated first contact 2 years ago. Just a little over 2 years ago. She got my contact information from my roommate. Yeah, she's a big ass freaking nerd like the rest of us here. And I love her for it. I appreciate the hell out of her for being. Oh, whoa. Wait. How did you not hook on, bro? No, sometimes it's autocorrect, sir. All right, there we go. Okay, here we go. 1,500 to 2,500 a person spread across every American, preventing 100 to 1 million each per case of cancer found. Wait, what? If we did proactive body scans, we'd solve a lot. Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, actually, proactive body scans could solve quite a bit of stuff. We're throwing beacons on. It's how you fix healthcare. Then you just treat the people who don't pass the MRIs, and yeah. Hoping that I eventually find someone special like that. The crazy part, I wasn't even, because you guys already know, like, you guys were here for, the split between the girl's mother and I, and, me dipping my toes after about a year and dating someone for a little bit, and then taking another year before, before mom and I actually, like Twitch mom and I actually started dating, like, getting to know each other. And she was, like I said, she was the one that reached out to me. And it was because Frightful Mage, my prior roommate, would talk me up. He would chat me up when he was at the dog park. And she was one of the regular people at the dog park. He would chat me up about, streaming on Twitch and doing YouTube stuff, and, do my forays in video game dev, doing QA and stuff like that. And I guess, she heard the name enough that she sought me out, on Twitch and everything, and sort of checked some of my stuff. And then she sent, she found me on Facebook because she had friended Frightful on Facebook, and then she sent me a friend request. I was like, oh, fuck it, why not, right? Like, okay, she's got some mutuals, sure, right? I didn't know who she was at this point. We got talking. Then we met up for coffee a couple of times. We went out on a couple of dates, right? Then she had me come over and we hung out a little bit, right? We talked video games and art and books and stuff, and found out that she and I actually had a lot in common. And it came at a time where I wasn't even looking to meet anyone, right? I was, off doing my thing. I was working out. I was doing my meditations, my daily meditations, and playing video games and streaming here on Twitch and looking at YouTube, sort of like, hey, I gotta start picking up on the YouTube side of things, and just weird rando thing, right? Wasn't even trying. Just, yeah, each case they prevent would save 100-fold or more. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like, preventative medicine, honestly, here's the issue though. Preventative medicine doesn't have long-term returns, because when you have a healthy population, pharmaceutical companies and all the snake oil salesmen and all the doctors don't have a constant, steady flow of people coming in that can be built. Apparently I rolled a nat 20 on charisma check. See? My shirt. Chat. Hold on. See? Only the funny thing is, in this case, there was no plan. That's the thing. There was no plan. There was no plan. You honest, here in Canada, not so much. Do you honestly think your doctor is in on it? Do I think my doctor is in on it? Fuck no. Hell no. My doctor doesn't give a shit about how the system's built. He just wants to keep every person on his patient list healthy and out of the goddamn hospital. And I think, honestly, there are a lot of people who get into medicine that's actually what they want to do. They want to keep people out of hospitals. They want to keep people healthy. But the problem is, I think in a lot of ways, the system is built to fight against that, because if you make the population healthy, then pharmaceutical companies don't have a customer base. They don't have as heavy a consumer base. So how do they recoup? How do they recoup their costs for, for R&D? I know my doctor's definitely not in on that, but a lot of Canadian doctors aren't, but that's a difference between medicine here and how hospitals are handled here in Canada comparative to the US. I think that is a completely different topic to discuss. But no, like, again, it just comes back to, I will do what my doctor recommends because I know that it is in my best interest, because he believes in preventative medicine. The reason I'm not in a fucking wheelchair right now is because I've done everything that my doctor has asked me to do. With regards to my physical activity, because due to doing the physiotherapy when he suggested, and everything he recommended has kept me out of the goddamn wheelchair, because I should be in a wheelchair right now and I'm not. It's because I listened to my goddamn doctor. Had I not listened to my doctor, we'd be having a completely different conversation. I probably wouldn't even be streaming on Twitch or YouTube right now, because I'd be so goddamn miserable with my very existence on this planet being in a wheelchair. Ooh! Squeaked it. We're just squeaking by, chat. I still have some, like yesterday, for those of you who were here yesterday for the stream, I was complaining how I had this cold spot in my spine because of the spinal stenosis in the lower third of my back, right? To physically touch my back feels warm to the touch. But to my body, to my nervous system, it felt like it was frozen. Because spinal stenosis sucks a giant bag of dicks. And just like some days I get really bad tightness in my neck and headaches because of the degenerative disc disease in my C4 to C7, which is my neck. Right, that's the cervical spine, right? But so the damage in my spine is partially due to, numerous hits and, sometimes doing some dangerous activities like base jumping and rock climbing and rappelling and a lot of downhill. Bouncing off of trees at 60 kilometers an hour doing downhill and wrapping mountain bikes around yourself in trees can physically mess up your body. And again, a lot of the physical issues that I have are partially due to some injuries from doing those kinds of activities. And those very same injuries should have put me into a wheelchair. And I am thankful that I am not. I'm very grateful that when things started going downhill, that I had a good doctor to help me through that, to get me out on the other side and get me into physio and physical rehabilitation and help me rebuild everything so that I could be here doing this and not being, miserable in a wheelchair, sitting in some freaking place just completely loathing my existence on the planet. Because I know myself, and I know that if I was in a wheelchair and I wasn't able to at least walk the dogs with Eliza in the evenings or, ride a bike, I'd fucking hate my existence. I wouldn't want to be here. I would be miserable. And I know that. I am aware enough to know that's how it would be. No, you don't need to be on my lap, little. You're fine. You were up on the couch with the big dog. You were all curled up. I don't know what happened to you. Why'd you come over? Okay, we got to pick up the pace here, though. Ugh. We're doing a little bit of trucking. Thanks for coming in for Coffee and Chrome. I do appreciate it. Today, my mood is not in a good headspace. I mean, things could be worse, like you said. Well, and that's kind of the thing. Like, I have bad days. But when I have the bad days, I look at where I could have been with everything that's gone on over the course of the last 15 years. I look at how things could have been completely different. Yeah, little dog wants attention. She was up on the couch, curled up with the big dog and the cat, just staring out the door. And then she decided all of a sudden she wanted to be on my lap. Now I don't know where she went. She's not under me. She's not grunting anymore, so probably curled up behind the chair on the sound blanket behind me. Okay, so we're on our way up to Narvik. We got this great big ass. Yeah, I had to put the. Oof. God, this trailer is beautiful too. Let's say, like this. Et voila. Homemade sweetbread is impressive. See, I can't have sweetbread. Why? Tony, why you gotta be such a tease, man? I gotta come in here and tease the man who can't have sweetbread. Mother trucker. Yo, let me know when you're making some sourdough, though. I will absolutely listen. I want to hit you up. I'll hit you up for some sourdough bread. Oof. Homemade sourdough. You know the other thing? The one thing actually I came to realize, quinoa is actually not that bad. So the other last week, Eliza treated everyone to takeout. So they ordered stuff from Boston Pizza. Not really normally a fan of their stuff, but it wasn't bad. She and her daughter got pierogi pizza, which I couldn't have, and a jambalaya pasta, which I couldn't have. But I got what they call a chicken bowl, which was it was a grilled chicken bowl, which actually had quinoa and like whole grain rice in it, like kale and a whole bunch of other stuff, which is fucking delicious, by the way. I need to find me a bread maker recipe for sourdough bread. There you go. There you go. Wait, you don't have, Tony, you don't have one? Disappointed, sir. I'm full on legitimately disappointed. My way back home. I thought you had all the bread recipes. I'm on my way back home. I'm on my way back home. All right, so here's a question. For those of you who are super knowledgeable, and if you're watching this on YouTube at a later point, please point it out if it's possible. Is there a mod that provides me with shadow in the mirrors? Because it is very disconcerting when you look in the mirrors and there are no goddamn shadows anywhere on the ground for anything. It's got to be a mod that actually activates all of that, because Jesus. Oddly enough, the little booklet with bread recipes did not have sourdough, which is, yeah, it's a little strange. I agree, that is a little strange. I think maybe tomorrow morning, I might have to borrow the car and maybe go and locally walk through the local Walmart and actually see what they've got for pants. I think might have to do that tomorrow. Oh, I was like, oh, I'm speeding. Dad was speeding. Shit. We didn't get no tickets, so we're good. Yeah, I think maybe I'll look around online tonight, and if I happen to come across anything, I'll let you guys know. But I think what I might have to do is I might have to go down to the mall, just have a look and see what they've got actually in store, because I don't think their website is really helpful. That's for both Wally World and for Marks. So one thing I'm starting to find is some of these websites, the crazy part is I'm starting to realize with websites or like places that you would normally go to, like Walmart or Target or, you know, like any of these other big box stores or like Marshalls or anything else, they allow resellers. So it's very difficult for you to find what you want from your local store because they've got all this resell bullshit. They provide the platform and the resellers can just... So when I go to a website for like Walmart, I expect it to be, if I'm buying something, it's coming from fucking Walmart, right? Like it's something that they carry in their store. Not, here are 45 freaking resellers selling the same thing all at varying prices. Everybody now seems to, has anybody noticed this recently? Everybody has now got a platform. Very obnoxious. So yeah, I think tomorrow morning I will go and peruse the stores locally just to see what they do actually have, because I don't trust the website. And worst comes to worst, I'll just have to order something from like Cramazon or something. I'm starting to understand why at least locally, brick and mortar stores seem to be doing a lot better than online orders do. Anyway, we're on our way to Narvik. We're hauling some hazardous material here because we finally got the licenses unlocked. Might have to put my hoodie on here soon because I'm getting a little chilly. I'm getting a little cold. I'm getting chilly, chat. Yo, stop rattling, man. Freaking me out. So, I have a question. What is everyone doing? What games are you playing? Are you reading anything good? Have you found anything interesting to watch, movie-wise or series-wise recently that you kind of, you know, went down the rabbit hole with? And if not, why? Sleepy's like, I'm on my lunch break. Okay, Sleepy is okay. You're working from home today though, right? Is the weather still nice where you are? Are you still dealing with like 56 freedoms? First book in the Expanse series? Ooh, that's good. The Expanse series is actually quite good. No, we don't need to go there. Been rereading Never Deal with a Dragon. Oh, That sounds fun. Fucker. Freaking angry here. It's like it's freaking 1 degree Celsius, so it's like it's 34 Fahrenheit. 3 freedoms higher than where I am right now, you son of a bitch.
Identify yourself, program.
Jack Gavin 119, thank you so much for throwing down that follow. Appreciate it. Welcome on into the arcade. You mother trucker. Man's over here is 60 freedoms, high as 64. I'm over here in the freaking east of you, freezing my nipples off. Freaking 34 freedoms. Sheesh. Actually, I think it's 33 freedoms. So I do believe it's about 2 degrees Celsius. Pretty close. Pretty close to what the temp is here. You could share just a little bit. Doesn't have to be much. Share the warmth, okay? Apparently, where I live, we're supposed to be getting a blast of Arctic air again by the end of the week. Like starting tomorrow, the temps are gonna start dropping down below 32 freedoms. So I'm not looking forward to it. We have a nice -2 at the moment. Warm. In what world is that warm, Quantum? I'm sorry, I'm Canadian. And even I'm like, that's not fucking warm. Anything that is negative is not warm. Under no circumstances can I wear shorts and a t-shirt outside with sandals. No. Yeah. Sir, that's not warm. I'm not going outside in shorts, t-shirt, and sandals in that. Warm for me is I can go outside and sip a goddamn Mai Tai. I wasn't abstaining from alcohol. I go outside, sip a Mai Tai, and a goddamn Hawaiian shirt, pair of cargo shorts, and a freaking pair of flip-flops. So anything 18 degrees Celsius and above. Anything below 18 is cold. That, sir, is cold. That is not warm. -2 is not a balmy temperature. That requires a hoodie, a jacket, mitts, and a toque. I sound like such a bitch. It's like we came in that a little hot, by the way. I just realized we came in way hotter than we should have, especially considering what we're hauling. How much time do I still have, by the way? 12 hours. Oh, that's gonna be spicy. Spicy. All right. So we're on our way up to Narvik. We're hauling some hazardous material right now. We're in the Scania. And it's, as you can see, we seem to have driven into some rain. And no, I'm not using Grimes Frosty Winter Weather because it doesn't work well with PNG, for one. And I don't like the weird green patches of snow. Snow shouldn't be green. It doesn't look right. So it's kind of a thing. It's a matter of details. I don't use the Frosty Winter Weather anymore just because of that little bit of a detail. We did try Pro Mods. For whatever reason, Pro Mods is not working for me. It's the only map mod I have downloaded, and it wasn't working. We were missing chunks of road. We fell through the map. And the map wasn't actually sitting the way that it should, so it's just a whole kerfuffle. So we opted out and removed Pro mods just so we could get some trucking done today. I was like, what in the hell? It's the big Douglas. The big Douglas was sitting at the door and like right up to the door, nose pressed against it like a little child, just staring out, kind of like, Mama's not here. Where is she? I don't see the little one down there. Well, hold on a second. Okay, well, I figured out where the little dog is. She's right under my feet. She's curled up at the she's curled up on the rubber mat that's underneath my chair to keep the chair from sliding around while I've got the driving rig in place. She's curled up in this little space on that mat because then it's not on the cold concrete floor in the basement here, right? It's kind of cute. I was like, where is she? I haven't heard her. No, because she curled up and she decided she was going to have a nap time under my chair. Oh, shit. I was just feeling around to see where she was. It's like, waiting for lawn to dry to cut it. Oh, did you guys have rain? What's the temperature where you are? Sleepy Developers got 64 up to 64 freedoms. What are you dealing with right now? Downsides of not wanting to ruin I mean, I get that, yes. Don't ruin the electric mower. That sounds like a terrible idea. Super wet since mid-December. Lots of rain. Do you have the ETS2 ATS lighting improvements version 2? Quantum, is that the Snowy Moon mod? Is that the one from Snowy Moon? It's like 56 today. Apparently Sleepy's got you beat temperature-wise. I don't know how the hell that happened. If that's Snowy Moon's lighting mod, no, I do not have it. Bruh. 62, maybe 65 this weekend. See how the wind behaves. Ooh. I'm jealous because I'm 30 degrees colder than that. I feel like we need to share Canada's climate with California right now. See how you guys fare. Slider be alright. He's been to Colorado, I'm sure. It's always pretty temperate here, which is honestly, I think that's pretty nice, right? Cold mornings here against the mountain. Yeah, I believe that. Lazy, yeah. How dare the sun be so fucking lazy, right? Goddamn sun. Can't be asked to warm things up. Oh, that could have been bad. Jesus. Oh, we sketched them out. They'll be fine. Seem to have shadows in the mirrors. I don't want to have to use Snowy Moon's mod to do that. And unfortunately, Snowy Moon's mod doesn't work for me because I use AMD. Because it's a way to inject DLSS into the game. And if you've got an AMD graphics card, you can't use DLSS. The only downside to, and honestly, like for what it's worth, I can't imagine with the cost of freaking graphics cards now going, yeah, Yeah, AMD card means you're screwed. Well, I mean, yeah, I can't use... I wouldn't... And honestly, the thing is, I have a problem with paying for a mod that the way it has a call home feature and the way it hooks into the system, I kind of have a problem with that. You nearly bought what? Another what? Graphics card? Yeah, you nearly bought another graphics card? What card did you almost buy? You were looking at an AMD card, weren't you? I mean, the thing is though, is I think without Snowy Moon's mod, I've gotten it kind of like to a point where it's very similar. Yeah, what were you looking at? The 9070 XT? I mean, here's the thing. Ultimately, while I can't use DLSS, which kind of closes out a couple of things, I actually don't mind the fact that I moved over from using my 3080 Ti to using an AMD 9070 XT. I got way more VRAM to play with now. It's just as performant. In a lot of cases, I've actually found I've had less problems other than some of the more recent stuff with Star Citizen, but that's actually CIG's already come out and said that that is on their end, that they made the mess up, that they kind of borked some things with 4.5 for AMD users. It wasn't anything inherently on the AMD driver side. It was a problem on CIG's side. So I mean, that being said, up until that, and as we discovered on Friday and yesterday, up until the bug fix on Friday, I had no problem with freaking the performance in Star Citizen. It was beautiful, freaking phenomenal actually, in both Vulkan and DirectX. But that freaking bug fix on last Friday, messed so much shit up. How are we catching up to this dude ahead of us? Hey, not to concern anybody, but is it normal for eyes to feel like they're being pushed out of your head? Like from behind, like there's somebody's there with 2 fingers and trying to push your eyeballs out? Is that normal? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not normal, but I'm asking, you know, for a friend. No rush. Just saying. Holy crap, we came into this a little hot. I don't think you're supposed to come into the roundabout at 80. I don't think that's supposed to happen. I'll be honest, I'm glad that we actually got a chance to do this today. I was a little concerned when the streaming PC wouldn't boot earlier that honestly, I didn't know what I was gonna do. Like I said, all I had to do was reseat the graphics card and the capture card. All I had to do was move the PC 3 inches. We almost didn't have a stream today, folks. Almost. Little bit almost did not have stream. Thankfully, though, reseating the GPU seemed to have, and the capture card seemed to have fixed the problem. So, lucky. This run to Narvik, how much time do I still have left here? Wow. This is kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting it to, I mean, we were in Helsinki. We're going up the northern end of freaking Norway, so... Norway? Yeah, Norway. Wait, hold on. Let me double check that. Yep, Norway. Okay. No, I would. All right. Dad was right. We are going up. Narvik is in Norway. Shit. Sorry about that. For a moment, I thought I was losing my marbles. I have a little dog sniffing my leg. Why? Don't listen. Don't sniff my leg. You're freaking me out, bro. Back off, man. So, ooh, it's 60 in here. We're coming in a little fast. Coming in a little fast. Little fast. Alrighty. Got 17:44, so 5:44 p.m. We're almost at 6 p.m. in game. Might almost be time to grab a rest. Actually, you know what? We'll keep going until go to 1800. Actually, maybe we'll go to 1900. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the weather's like. I wasn't expecting it to rain quite this much on this trip, but here we are. Oh, there we go. Dogs are all nicely curled up with each other now. They're all chilled out on the couch. Mind you, the funny thing is the little one is actually watching me like a freaking hawk. She's curled up in a little ball and she's got her eyes just staring at me. Excuse me. What are you staring at, Muffin? Why? What are you staring at? She's just sitting there looking at me like, Papa's mean. Papa lies. Papa won't pay attention to me. I think she's disgruntled, chat. I think Dad may have pissed off the little dog. I think she might be a little disgruntled with Dad right now. Alright, we're gonna try this without my glasses on, just for a second, because I'm testing something here. I can't read shit on my screen, so. So something that Eliza actually mentioned to me also is with regards to my glasses, because she has a Costco membership that maybe it might be time, because they do free eye tests. Okay, so there my eyes hurt. Here, I think that my PD changed for my prescription. Okay, so there my eyes are fine. That's actually not bad there. I think it's my pupil distance has changed. I think that my PD has changed a bit. Oh, there we go. Fuck, what in the... So... Yeah, my prescription has definitely changed. I think I know why my eyes are bothering me right now. It'll be my glasses. Speaking of which, hold on. I've got a different pair. I'm going to try a different pair. Maybe it's just specifically these ones. Same prescription, just different style, and I think the pupil distance is slightly different on them. Downside of getting old, chat. Don't get old. Don't do it. Don't get old. Okay. Full stop. Do not get old. Just tell nature no thanks. 50 and above sucks balls. Somebody had told me when I turned 40 that this is what it was going to be like over 50. I would have told them no thanks. I'm not continuing my subscription. My age stops here. That would have been it. Just nope. This is where it ends. This is where it stops, man. First mandatory health check at work as I'm turning 50 this year. Actually, we're 6 weeks out from me turning 53. 6 weeks. Turn 53. Yeah. 53 goddamn years old. My God. What was I thinking? All right, we're gonna, yeah, actually, I know what we're thinking. We're gonna pull in here. We're gonna fuel. I mean, the funny thing is I have all these people like, yeah, 50's the new 30. I'm like, tell that to my knees that feel like they're 90. My dog's barking. You know, like. Let's get a fill. Yeah, I always love that when like, yeah, 50's new 30. I'm like, since when? Believe me, I can tell you there's a major difference between 30-year-old me and how I felt and 50-plus-year-old me and how I feel. It's a difference. It's a noticeable difference. Excuse me, sir. Sir? Okay, I swear to God, if I have to turn this truck around. Can I park back here? Will you allow me to sleep back here, or is this a no-go? Nope, that is definitely a no-go. All right. So the, hey, you can park here is bullshit? I feel like that might be bullshit, chat. Might be bullshit. Bullshit. Aha, found it. Okay. There it is, finally. Also, you're not that far off from me then. I see. You're a winter baby as well. Okay, out we go. I'm driving a little haphazardly, but you know, it's fine. This is fine. We got this. It's all good. Ah. I prefer to think of it as winter, spring. We actually have a word for that period. Really? We don't. Actually, yes, we do. It's called April. Winter, spring, that's April. Okay, whoa. How are we supposed to be doing 80 through here if doing 80 on some of these corners allows for the truck to want to tip over and go steepies? Or CPCPs. $5:01 a.m., huh? All right. Beepy. It's technically called spring winter and is February and March. See, generally for us, February is there's nothing spring-like about January or February at all. Nothing. Not even remotely close. Now, mind you, during March, the month of March, specifically what we call March break here in Canada, it's that sort of the midweek of March. We've had we've had a couple of times where it's been summer-like conditions where we've gotten like crazy, like this weird, everything melted. It was like 25 degrees Celsius. People were wearing shorts and t-shirts in the middle of March. Isn't normal, but you know, I digress. Definitely not normal. But generally, like, February is like, that's when we get like the bitter Arctic winds in the part of Canada that I live in. It is not a fun time to be outdoors unless you like that kind of stuff. No rock and roll. Love me as well as thou. Oh. This world don't love me. Once or twice. This world don't love me. You shot me down once or twice. All right, chat. We have 6 hours in-game time till we reach the drop-off point in Narvik. Transgalactic flight. And I'm just hoping, I'm hoping that my eyes hold out till then, till we get this done. Also, at some point, I need to figure out how to get my computer to display on the projector. I want to see what my games look like on the on the El Cheapo $200 freaking projector system that we've got. It's technically called Spring Winter. Spring Winter, huh? Okay, go. Don't hit the frickin' Jesus. All I'm thinking of, by the way, just for the record, is I'm just kind of hoping that my body, that I'm physically not all of a sudden just falling apart. This game is super peaceful. It's actually the one thing I find about American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator 2 is, even though it's scaled down for their regions, it's pretty chill. Like, you don't feel sweaty playing these games. It's not ultra competitive, right? It's pretty good for that. That is the one nice thing about them, is it's just, there's nothing ultra super sweat going on. Oh my goodness. Is it Friday yet? Dad, I just want to get the sleep study done. Also, the one thing, by the way, I'm just going to state this because I feel like it's kind of important. The one thing I've come to realize is that as you get older, health problems compound. Yeah, that 100% health problems compound on one another. So just keep that in mind. If you're already in relatively decent health, keep yourself there. Because otherwise, remember, it's like interest. It's compounding interest. The older you get, the more layers and more complicated things get. And it's better to take care of yourself when you're younger while you can, rather than run into the problems when you get older that you're like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Just words of wisdom. There we go. God, can't speak. Blah 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 blah. Mouth doesn't work. I have somebody following me. I'm surprised that they haven't gone around yet. I'm very surprised they haven't gone around yet. Okay, here we go. Oh, that is a cop behind me. That explains why they haven't gone by, because they're trying to find a way to weasel me out of money. You know what that means? 5-0's behind us. Be cool, man. Don't be hanging your asses out the window or anything, right? Just let them go by. Gonna reduce our speed a little bit here, just because reasons. Ah, frack. Okay, so if I just go extra slow, they'll go right by me, right? They're just gonna get out around a pass. Maybe. Maybe not. Fuck. All right, we're gonna set cruise for 70 because apparently that's what it is here. There we go. All right, cruise control is set. We're good to go. I'm so paranoid with that cop behind us right now in game. Like, get off my ass, trucker. Actually, you know what? Maybe. Okay, let's see how we're gonna get through town here. Looks like we've got a left upcoming. Hopefully, 5-0 is not gonna follow us around the corner. That would kind of suck balls. Nope. Turned a little early, that's fine. It's okay. It's okay. We're on a hidden road anyway. Okay. I'm just hoping we finally got rid of the cop. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, Quantum, this game is super peaceful. I think that's what one of the reasons why the trucking simulators are fairly popular. Just in general, it's one of those kind of games that you don't have to, you know, you just want to do something solo. Just jump in, you just, you know, tinker around, you haul around a little bit, you get to be a bit of a virtual tourist, and it's like there's no competition with it. I mean, there's you can do like what they call a VTC, which is a virtual trucking company, and some people who get into that side of it get competitive with each other, right? Because some of these virtual trucking companies, some of these VTCs will run like mileage competitions and everything. Me, on the other hand, I'm like, you know what? I'm just I'm just here to sort of enjoy things and, you know, enjoy the scenery and enjoy the driving and just sort of, and that's exactly it. Just enjoy the driving. Oh, it's only 3:30. All right, well, we're doing all right here. Doing all right. The issue I'm having now, though, is I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache, which is concerning. I don't know if you guys have realized this or not, but lately I've been having headaches more frequently. And again, this is why there's been such a major shift with regards to like making dietary changes and lifestyle changes that my doctor's been pushing for, just because there are a couple of things that are definitely out of whack, and in all of that, you know, it's try to do the things that are preventative and corrective rather than wait for things to get bad and then do something about it. It's like things are headed to bad. How about we head all of that shit off and pass and fix it now? Hey, Stunner, welcome back. I just want Friday to be here so I can do my sleep study. According to testing, someone tried with new DLSS 4.5 on a 5090 GPU to use 50 more watt. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 5090, the new DLSS 4.5 transformer model cards 5090s are using considerably more freaking wattage. I don't know if that's intended or not. I don't think that's actually intended, but that definitely is a bit of a problem for sure. That is definitely problematic. Okay, there we go, Narvik. Oh, we're on the way. We're on the right path, chat. Yeah, I'm not even sure. Like, the thing is, though, is DLSS 4.5, the new transformer model for that, on a 5090 should not be causing the GPU to use more power. And 50 watts, that's a bit of a jump. Like, I could understand maybe some micro fluctuation in power, but 50 watts is a considerable bump in power usage, especially over the long term. Like that's crazy amount of power over the long term. And in some cases, some power supplies, depending on the build and everything, some of these cards might not even be. Well, I would imagine that some people have probably done a slight undervolt, and they're not running their cards at maximum. But for those that might be running a minor overclock and running their card flat out, that's gonna be different. They're gonna notice that, right? Oh. I know it looks weird, but trust me, this feels pretty good for me right now because it's allowing some pressure behind my eyes to release. That means that the issue I'm having in my eyes is sinus related. Boy, that sucks. Which also explains my headache. It's sinuses. I wonder what that means though for like if somebody's. I wonder if we're gonna start seeing cards popping because of that though. I would hope not, but I mean it is quite possible. An extra jump in 50 watts. Some graphics cards power circuits might not be rated for that, right? So that's gonna cause some problems. Yeah, that sign said 70, but we're still gonna do 80 through here. As we make our way the last leg up into Narvik. All right. Oh, yeah, we better slow this down. Holy shit. Thankfully, we don't have a cop behind us, but I don't think we've got anybody behind us, so we should be all right. One hour 45. All right, we got this. Wait for it, wait for it. There we go. Okay, we're going by. Have the momentum. We have the speed. Yep, SCS. If you're watching this, you guys did a great job with Nordic Horizons. Very impressed. Very, very impressed. I feel like they did a great job capturing the essence of the Nordic region. All right, so here's something that might seem a little weird. How many of you get feel like you're gonna doze off, or you get dozy while you're playing video games? One's in chat, whether you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on Twitch. One's in chat. If that's something that happens to you, does it make you feel drowsy? 3. What? Where'd the 3 come from? I just got back. I was asking if playing video games makes you feel drowsy. I was like, just put ones in chat if playing video games makes you, like, if you ever have those moments where you feel drowsy, like you need to just close your eyes and have a nap. I'm also dealing with some sinus issues right now too, which is making my eyes hurt, so stretching is not going to fix that. Stretching is not going to fix the sinus issue. Low O2 will do that. I mean, that's true. Low O2 will do that. This is also unfortunately a complication due to the sleep apnea though too. But right now what it is for me is my sinuses. Because this feels bruised right here. And when I push on it, my sinuses open up just for a minute, like for a moment. So when I push here, I can feel the pressure from behind my eyes release, and I can feel the pressure in my face release. Then when I let go, it's, for anybody who doesn't understand what I'm talking about, I have no way of explaining it other than it's like having somebody shove your face full of cotton, but your face doesn't get puffy. Today just seems to be today is Monday for me. I feel like that's what it feels like. No, wrong way. We're going. Kind of what it feels like. Today is Dad's Monday. We'll see how things fare once we get. What do we got? 41 minutes. All right, we're just about done for this run. Oh, right, toll. Never mind. I was like, oh shit, I got bagged for speeding. No, it's the toll. So the one thing I've actually come to discover is that when my eyes feel like they're kind of bulging or slightly sore, it's usually because my sinuses are bothering me. And it's incredible when you think about it, the link that our sinuses have to a lot of other stuff, like in our body. Fucking sinuses are so sensitive to shit too, it's crazy. No, you're fine. You stay down there. You stay where you are. You're okay. No. You don't need to be on Papa's lap. You were up on the couch, curled up, sleeping. How come you decided to come off the couch and come down onto the floor where it's cold for you? Huh? Why? No? No. You don't need to be on Papa. No. I don't know, can you guys see? Yeah, you guys probably see the top of her head. The little paw on my elbow, like, Papa, please. Hmm? No. You don't need to be on me. No. Go curl up with the other dog and the kitty. Go up on the couch, curl up with the big dog. No. You don't have to be on Papa. Am I mean because I'm mocking the little dog? Does that make me a mean human being? I'm copying the noises that she's making. Does that make me a mean person? When the dog's not abused, she's well fed and she's loved. I don't coddle animals, that's all. She's not in pain. She's been out to the bathroom, right? She and the dog, the other dog, Lilo and the cat were fed. We've got plenty of water. I guess it's just my farm upbringing. We didn't coddle the cats, right? Even the two that we had as house cats, like they were left to their own devices, right? We made sure that they were fed and watered and that the litter box was clean, and right, and we would just let them come to us for the most part. But when it came to the dogs, we treated the dogs like dogs, not like children. And the way this one is acting, the little one, Muffin, the way she's acting, and she's 2 years old, by the way. So if she was a person, she'd be 14. And she's constantly, she has to be attached to a person. As much as I want to continue going, I think I'm gonna have to call it. My face hurts. My eyes hurt. I want to get on top of I want to get out in front of this before it turns into a headache. Or worse, rather, not necessarily a headache, but into a migraine. All right, where are we putting this? Where are we going? Where are we going here, Chad? Outback, by the look of it. That's fine. I'm all right with Outback. No, I know. The thing is, though, is I feel like I'm spending more time worried about freaking health stuff lately than streaming, and it's frustrating. Fucking frustrating, because I want to be here. I want to be doing this stuff, right? Like, I know health comes first, but it's I would much rather be streaming. But I imagine, like, who here has had sinus issues where it makes it feel like your eyes are being pushed out of your head? Because then you probably understand exactly what I'm feeling right now. Like, when I push here on my cheeks, I can feel the pressure release a little bit, but I can't sit here and do this and push on my cheeks because it looks ridiculous. Okay, so Sleepy, you understand what I'm talking about, right? Where it feels like somebody's got fingers pushing. Yeah, same. That's actually that was one of the reasons. That's what set off a migraine last week and took me out of commission on Thursday, like completely out of commission. It was a sinus change. Because the fucking the weather, the pressure systems here have been so freaking weird, man. Yeah, exactly, Wolf. Yeah, Wolf said exactly. Yeah. So it feels bruised here right now, and this has been slowly just getting worse. The problem is, like, I feel like I need to be here doing this, right? Because this is my job. But I am having problems seeing things properly tonight. That was last Thursday. Last Thursday was full migraine protocol, right? Like, darkened room, low noise, no screens at all, like not even my phone. I feel like such a baby when I mention it though, too, right? Like, that's the worst part. I feel like a baby for mentioning it. Oh, that's getting a little. Oh, Jesus. That made me a little on the nervous side there. Okay, I think we're good. Excellent. Nice. 1,189 kilometers. Holy crap. Well, I drink a lot of water. So this is 32 ounces. I usually go through this three times a day. What is that, 96 ounces? Sinus pressure. Yeah, and that's why I was like, when I push here, right? So right there, and then right there. Like, my eyes don't hurt, but I look ridiculous doing this. Right? And you just sort of, I look ridiculous doing this. My eyes don't hurt though. And I can breathe through my nose. But here's the thing. As soon as I take my fingers away, Also, right here. So here and right in the temple. Oh, that feels good though. Okay, we're just gonna sit here for a minute. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna. I think maybe what I need to do. Okay, health first. So this Friday is my sleep study. And I've been mentioning that for a little bit now. I think what I need to do is I need to put a poll up what you guys think the outcome of my sleep study is going to be. Is Dad going to need a mouth guard? Is Dad going to need a CPAP machine? Is Dad going to need some surgical intervention, or all three? Full on CPAP. You think full on CPAP? So Sleepy's money is on CPAP. Maybe what I'll do is, you know what? I think I'm going to take an ibuprofen, drink some water, go use the bathroom, and just give my eyes a little bit of a break. And then later this evening, keep your eyes open, because I think what I will do is in the updates channel on the Discord, in the arcade Discord, I will put a poll that I'm going to run until Friday to give everyone a chance to allow you all to sort of vote on what you think the results of my sleep study are going to be on Saturday. Full face mask. If you have constant sinus issues, nasal or not, only not. No, I've had sinus issues since I was a teenager. Seasonal. It's seasonal. It varies seasonally. I've always had sinus issues. So, well, I can't say always. It was after the second time my nose got broken in high school that I actually started having the sinus and nasal issues. Seasonal allergy, or like the seasonal allergy stuff, has always been a thing. So you think full face mask? Oh my God. You think full face mask? Oh my God. Maybe I just need to start using the bomb Beyond Insanity hot sauce. I think maybe I just need to start using that in cooking. That'll just clear everything out, including my colon. That'll clear the sinuses out. Oh. All right, chat. I love your faces. I appreciate all of you for being here. Thank you so very, very much. I'm going to... No. Exit out of that. Thank you. Quit. Yeah, I'm just going to quit that. Go. Yeah, they'll give you options. No, I know they're going to give me options. And the thing is, I'm going to listen to all of the options that are provided to me. And Eliza and I are going to sit down and we'll discuss them. I'm not going to just make a decision immediately, but it's like, get through the sleep study first, see what their findings are, because I have like issues with restless leg as well. Along with, let's see, what is it? So obviously they figure it's obstructive sleep apnea, because I'm not just snoring, but I stop breathing in my sleep and I choke, and it doesn't matter what position, what side I'm on. If I'm on my back, my stomach, my left side, my right side, it doesn't matter. I sort of still snore, even elevated with the orthopedic wedge that I've been using since November. But on top of that, combined with the nasal issues, I have restless leg, which usually is like some kind of a deficiency. It's like, I know, like vitamin B12 can help with stuff like that, but I think there's more to it than that. But I also suffer from night terrors. We don't discuss that. And sleep paralysis. So when Dad says he's a fucking mess, Twitch Dad means he's a fucking mess. So this is why, and I don't know if you guys I've spoken about this, but I don't think you guys have actually realized that I actually use I use like a toner and makeup to hide the raccoon circles around my eyes because of how bad my sleep actually is. And it's not because I don't like sleep, because I love sleep. It's just because of how bad my sleep is that my eyes constantly look like somebody punched me. And it's just due to my sleep. I'm hoping that I start getting some answers this coming Friday, but I'm gonna just leave it there. I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for YouTube for your eyes and your time, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the subscribes and the likes. Twitch, as always, thank you so very, very much for your follows. Thank you for the subs, resubs, and gifted subs. Thank you for the bits. And honestly and seriously, thank you for helping out with the tips. It honestly is an immediate noticeable effect and goes right away to being able to cover some things. So thank you.
Oh my.
Thank you for touching me with your tip. We're just gonna get out of here. Normally I would raid, but I think it's just we're just gonna, oh my god. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna take an Advil, I'm gonna lie down and close my eyes for a few moments and just let my head rest with no bright lights. We will be back tomorrow. We are going to be back into Star Citizen. We're going to continue messing around with patch 4.5. Thanks for being here. I appreciate all of you. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful evening. All right. Cheers, everyone.